I'm interviewing Mary Jo Joseph, who has been a close friend of our family for 12 and a half years. She is 65 years old. Okay. When you were younger, what goals did you want to achieve?
Well, I'll start off as a high school student because that was the first time I ever had goals in life. And I loved acting and singing. And so my first goal in life was to become an actress and a singer on Broadway. And that was in the 1960s.
Okay. Did you have support from your family?
I did not have support from my family. I wanted to go away to school in New York when I graduated. I was an honor student, National Honor Society. And my dad was very strict, came from a very strict family with 7 children, and he absolutely refused to send me there. So then I wanted to go to St. Mary's of Notre Dame. He refused to send me there, and then I ended up in North Carolina at what I called the nunnery, because there was a convent on the school, and it was a Catholic college. And I decided to be a teacher.
What obstacles did you face in your life?
Well, the first obstacle was acting, and they didn't have a good theater program where I went to school. So becoming a teacher was not my first love, and that was an obstacle for me. However, when I became a teacher, I was very good at it. I loved it. I love children. I love teaching, and I still do. So even though I didn't get to travel the road I thought I should travel, the universe took me to a different place, and it was very enjoyable for me.
What was your final outcome?
Well, my final outcome was I transferred back to Michigan against my parents' wishes, and I finished my college education at Mercy College in Detroit, and became a teacher for a year and a half, got married, and I started to have children, which ended up being a blessing that I could never tell you how much I loved it. And while I was raising my children, I did many things. Mother, toddler, nursery. I taught aerobics. I learned to cook very well and love cooking and crafting, and I opened up my own little business. So that was the outcome.
All right. Now knowing what you know, what would you have done differently, or what road would you have taken?
Well, because I only worked a couple years as a teacher, and my interests went in so many different directions, I really think I should have been in business. I think I would have been very good at it. I think I would have been successful at it. I probably wouldn't have had a family like I did, but I would have enjoyed it. And I also like decorating, so that would have been a fun thing to go in, but I don't think in those days they had schools for decorators. I really don't. But I'm happy with my life now. It was a struggle. Losing my children's father at a very young age to death was probably one of the hardest things I ever had to do, and getting them through that. But I have loving children now, and I'm very grateful, even though they're away, that I have their love and support, and they're trying to follow their goals in life.